for the first time, going straight to the web, interviewing Jazrel Cavon today, and this will be for his debut web series, as you will all know and love real soon here. Gonna ask you a couple questions today. Uh, what is it exactly that made you do this event?
Uh, in my life, I've learned a lot of things, and I want to share that knowledge with everyone. The good stuff, the bad stuff, the myths, the legends. Chapter and verse is my way of kind of opening up what I have had inside me for quite some time.
All right. Now, throughout your life series, what exactly will you be explaining throughout chapter and verse?
Some of my passion with poetry, how I created NST, which means no secrets, just truth. Going in depth about what alter ego is, T3 Productions, and just laying out the map of really the direction that I'm going in, and to talk about some personal issues that I know a lot of people have had in common with me. Abuse, hard times, you know, just some things that I've gone through and made it to the other side.
All right. Well, sounds like a lot of touching responses there. Let me see. People that may be viewing, like, what do you think they'll think about this situation at hand?
I think some of them may think that I'm a very controversial person, and some of them will embrace and realize that what I'm speaking is the truth. With NSJT, no secrets, just truth. That's what it means. It's the truth. Sometimes the truth hurt, but sometimes the truth is what's needed. It changes your life. It opens doors that you never thought was possible. So there will be some who would love to hear and understand and get to know me on that level, and there will be some who will criticize and say they don't see eye to eye with it. But either way, I'm prepared for it.
Very much agreed. I would say so myself. Pretty sure a lot of people out there have been through the same situations in life, and pretty much experienced almost the same things in certain ways. What kind of crowds are you really reaching out for?
For me, it's the youth, but it's also pointed towards the older generation. And I believe there's a generational gap. There is the era of the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and 90s version of parenting and the way the world is, and the way the world is now. A lot of our young people, our generation that is supposed to be leading the charge to the future, have given up on themselves and inspiration. Their candles have gone out, and I want to relight their candles and remind them that they belong to something greater, and remind the older generation that maybe it's time for them to open up too, to explain how we all got here.
Yeah, it sounds awesome, actually. What's your inspiration for all of this?
My inspiration is really just my life from 4 years old to 18, and then being abused that long, and then having to pick myself up and create my own sense of what a man is. My father was never in my life, really. My mother did the best she could, and I always had a sense of giving back, a responsibility to each person I met for each time a door opened up for me.
All right. Well, is there anything that you'd like to highlight throughout the series that you're going to do?
For a while back, I wrote a poem called Confessions of a Poet, and I think that this pretty much is what chapter and verse is. It's kind of really looking at each poem that I wrote, which is like a memory to me, and kind of just talking about those things, from love to pain to joy to spirituality to life itself. And you know, the things that our family is based on makes a big impression on me. I didn't really have a family, and I met two incredible men who became friends, and we shared 15, 16 years of being in each other's life. We've merged three families into one, and we have never looked back. We always stood together.
That sounds extremely interesting, and I'm sure that everyone that's going to view this is going to be pretty much touched and want to kind of rekindle whatever they don't have in their lives and make it whole, basically. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is pretty much the gist of what's going to go on this season, and we hope that you view and are very well entertained by what we have to offer to the table this time around. Is there anything else that you wanted to add?
Um, I want people to share their stories with me too. You know, subscribe to my channel. Send me videos. Tell me what's on your heart. Tell me what's on your mind. Bring up issues. You know, and I consider myself the voice for the voiceless. So if you send me a video and it's private, then I'm gonna speak about it, but I'm not gonna talk about you. You know, throw me whatever. I can handle. So I want to thank you for looking at the verse for the last month and watching some of my videos, and I hope you're ready for this, because I am.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, out.